Welcome to another episode of Fun with Dumb. This is the third month of 2020, and we have gone to shit. I don't know if you guys have heard. I'm sure everyone has heard, as you can see by my co-host Rick Lee sanitizing the mic stands.
What's up, guys?
Why are you sanitizing the mics?
I don't know who's been here. I don't know who's talked on this mic. I just want to stay clean. I want to stay safe. You know what I'm saying? Can you guys hear me right now?
Yeah, pretty good.
All right, cool.
That's a little better. But the world has been contaminated. I'm here joined by non-experts of the coronavirus. Whoa.
I know a lot of people.
You know a lot of people. We'll get into that. We'll get into who you know.
Okay.
But I'm here with our co-hosts and regulars, Rick Lee and Rekstizzy.
Hey, Rek.
What's
Hello.
up, buddy?
Hi, how are you guys?
So as you may know, LA right now, they shut down the restaurants, the bars, the schools, the gyms, and telling everybody to socially distance themselves from each other.
And yet, we are here.
Well, you know, we've taken the proper precautions. We got gloves here.
Why aren't you putting it on?
Because I want to eat these chips.
Oh, are we doing this because of germs?
What are we doing this for?
Yeah.
I put the gloves on to eat the chips.
Those aren't effective at all already.
How you guys doing? Like mentally, spiritually, physically? How you guys feel?
I'll tell you right now, it's weird. I feel like I should be more worried.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I got it or if any of my loved ones got it, it would take it to another level.
100%.
But right now, I'm just trying to take the proper precautions. But honestly, it's just a hard thing to take proper precautions in.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like I'm walking. I guess that's why they tell you to not go out at all, because you're turning doorknobs and stuff like that.
I don't think it's hit us as much as places like New York, because they're in like large crowds all the time. You know what I'm saying? In closed spaces.
And the majority of people take like public transportation. Exactly.
Yeah, that's why I don't think we have seen that many like hate crime type shit going down over here in LA.
But the tests haven't arrived yet.
Tests haven't arrived, and also there's an incubating situation, you know, where the symptoms don't come out just like that. So that's the scariest part, how we think we're all good, it's all healthy, and then slowly the downfall. But
would you say this is about day 2 or 3 for us in Los Angeles, like kind of socially distancing, right?
we're like 2 weeks late, but yeah, we should.
Yeah.
we should.
We're 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I mean, we're even probably later than that, but this is about 2 days, right, for us in Los Angeles?
Yeah.
I think as you were saying about like the incubating shit, if you have the shit and it's incubating, there are things you can do, like gargle salt water, because this shit it's in your throat, right? Is what I heard. It's in your throat. It's in your nose, like dripping down.
Yeah.
And just multiplying, and then
Dripping down and multiplying.
Yeah, and then you just want to like gargle with salt. And I mean, you do that shit for anything. Whenever you have the flu in general or a cold, you should be doing that shit.
Nah, for sure.
Killing the germs.
I know. First of all, I remember you told me that you had intel from somebody who worked blah blah blah.
Whoa.
I feel like that's bullshit, because
It's happening right now.
everyone has literally received a text or something. I know a nurse, or I know someone who works at the CDC.
Yeah.
And that's been a thing. Like, everyone's gotten that same message.
Everything
what are you talking about?
everything that I said is gonna happen happened. Actually,
No, because
I
you
told
said
you in
there's
a week
gonna
and a
be
half
locked
there's
in-
gonna be
a mandatory lock-in, right? Like a mandatory martial.
just quarantining, you know. So like definitely.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah,
That's what happened.
I mean, see, whoa, I don't know. I don't know what text you're talking about, but definitely right now.
You don't have to be. Everyone's gotten it, bro.
Everyone's gotten it. I'm not special. You know
This
what
fool got the fucking hoodie, the same color of a hazmat suit. I don't think the color has anything to do with it, man.
It does,
It's like, if I'm gonna be quarantined, I'm gonna go out in style.
You know, I was at a restaurant the other day, and I was thinking about, like, this is the real March Madness. You know, like Michael Rappaport said that, like, this is the real life tournament right now. You know, people. Of course.
What's the proper protocol of passing this down?
No, like people, you know, like those movies, like if this is like a competition of who's gonna stay alive, right?
Yeah.
Battle Royale.
Like a battle royale. If you think about it, a lot of people will just give up. I realize that because there's an addiction that we have, like even going out, right? or even let's say there was like a bowl of Korean soup, you know, and this is like a community bowl. It's hard, even if I know that that might be infected, it's hard for me to refrain from putting my spoon and trying some of that.
Right.
Like physically and naturally as a human being, like we're so used to doing things, and for them to be like, stop it. There's mad people that are like not listening to that.
This episode of Fun with Dumb is brought to you by Mack Weldon. Mack Weldon is better than whatever you're wearing right now. It's a premium men's essentials brand that believes in smart design and premium fabrics. Plus, the online shopping experience is super simple. I went on their website, picked out a few items, including this plain white tee that probably has one of the softest fabrics I've ever had on a white tee, and this thermal as well. And if you don't like your first pair of underwear that you order, you can keep it, and they will still refund you, no questions asked. They even have a line of silver underwear and shirts that are naturally antimicrobial, which means they eliminate odor. And with your first order right now with this code of FWD, the promo code FWD, you get 20% off of your first order on MackWeldon.com. Go to MackWeldon.com, enter promo code FWD for 20% off of your first order. I repeat, that's promo code FWD for Fun with Dumb for 20% off of your first order on MackWeldon.com. Check it out now. No, you brought up a good point. There's a lot of cultural elements to this too. You know how we talked
Panchan, baby.
You know how we talked about Italy and how Italy's going through it the worst. Italians are like way more touchy with the greetings and stuff more than Asians. You know, Asians like bow to each other. They rarely really shake hands or hug and stuff like that.
Yeah, your dad never hugged you, right?
I got it twice as bad because he was Korean too. He was a cold Korean man. No. And you know, Italy, and then but in Korean culture, even when they're quarantined in the family, like think about how the food is served. It's very like soups, sharing the same, dipping in the same soups.
Yeah. If you don't want to put your spoon in the soup and share with everyone, everyone's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Exactly. Yeah, you're a fucking traitor.
He's a spy.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy too, because the mentality, the psyche of it all too, is like when you see your homies, and you're not worried about it, but you're also trying to be aware. You know, you're trying to be cognizant. You don't want to touch them. And then, you know, you start doing the elbows. There's some homies that like put their hand out, like, "What's up, man?" And I do the elbow. They're like, "Come on, man, what the?" You know what I mean? I'm put in that position where I'm like, "Damn, no, I'm not trying."
Well, not right now. I think everyone knows that we're taking the proper precaution.
Nah, there's a few guys
that was mad.
Like, "Hi, man." I'm like, "Yo, no, chicken."
Yeah, like this fool Rek was just about to share some chips, and he's like, "Come on, I don't have it." I'm like, "How do you even know you don't have it?" First of all, everyone feels like they don't have it. Would you say that right now? Everyone's like, kind of on that tip right now?
No, I feel like in California, because it's been raining a lot and it's been cold, you know? I think like, a lot of people are just sick, like sniffles, you know?
It's literally the perfect environment for Corona. Corona is like, let's go to the West. Like
it's cold and
I think you misunderstood me earlier. I didn't say that I didn't have it. I said that if I have it, you got it. We already got it.
No, that's not true. What are you talking about? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense.
We all got it, bro.
No, stop saying that.
If I got it, you got it.
No, we don't.
We hang out.
That doesn't mean shit.
Bruh.
I want to bring up at this time scripture. Philippians 4, 6, and 7.
Not the time for your Jesus shit.
This is exactly the time for the Jesus shit.
Okay. First of all, it spread crazy because people were going to church in Korea when they were advised not to go.
Yeah. See, that's another thing that what I mean by these cultural... Yeah, all right. Jump on it.
Take that, Christian.
My thing is this. It's there. We have to look at the glory for everything, right? So right now, definitely, my parents going to church too. Especially like old senior citizens, they'll be like, "No, we're good because we're good people, because we believe in God. It's not going to touch us." You know what I mean? Like that idea has to get out the window. That's completely false. People going to church right now, or just any social gathering, is just not the smartest thing to do. You know, there's a lot of online services, a lot of streaming services that you could do.
I'm gonna get a little bit deeper into that, what you just said.
Ooh,
I feel like that's been the ideology of religion forever, though.
Just kind of like get together and
meaning like prayer will solve all of it. You know what I'm saying? And God will solve it. I feel like a lot of it is like that. I think
that's a very obsolete way of thinking. That used to be for sure. You know what I mean? Like I lost my aunt because one of my aunts because she refused to get medication. You know what I mean? She was like, no, I'll pray it out and stuff like this. And like that kind of way of thinking, it's just there's practical things that you have to do in life in this world. And also live with faith. That doesn't mean completely giving up the other side.
A lot of it is, that's the biggest selling point of religion, though.
I think, yeah, for sure. Hope
is the biggest selling point.
But you know that there's this story, right, about like this guy, he was stranded on the roof during a flood. And then there was a boat that came to save him. And then the guy was like, no, it's okay. I'm praying, you know, God got me. And then the boat guy's like, you know, he's like, okay. And he rowed away. Second boat came through. He's like, yo, come on, get on. This is going to get worse. You're not going to have a roof. He's like, no. God got me. He rowed away. He eventually died because he drowned and he went to heaven. He's like, God, what the fuck? I've been praying. He's like, I sent 2 boats, yo. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You have to be aware of what it's not just like reliant. Like, you can't just use that as a flotation device, you know?
Yeah, but I'm saying he didn't even send the 2 boats.
He did send the 2 boats.
That wasn't him, fam.
That wasn't him, fam?
No.
See, this is
he sent little daddy.
But okay, going back to the corona virus. So, what do you know up to this point? Like, do you think we're gonna get through this within the next few weeks of social distancing? What are your thoughts on it?
What I think is like, it's still, go ahead.
You know, I was watching and listening to a better podcast called Joe Rogan Experience, and they had an expert on there.
There you go.
Well, this isn't one of those podcasts with experts, all right?
Yeah.
We usually like to find people that don't know shit to give another perspective of the Joe Rogan Experience.
Well, we'll pass on the information for people who don't watch that one.
Okay.
That dude was like saying like, yo, we're just seeing the tip of it. You know, like a lot of girls, they only see the tip of it for me. But they're just saying it's the tip of it, and it's not gonna be like a weekend. It's not gonna be like a month. It's gonna be a season. It's gonna be months of this shit.
So I mean, I think what's
months of what? Most like isolation, like quarantine.
Of just, you know, curve keep going up and, you know, meandering up there with, you know, like
I believe
being a pandemic.
I believe that, but I think America's going to take it lightly, and they're going to tell everybody to go back to work in a month. I swear to God, I think that's what's going to happen.
You swear to God? Huh? Oh, now you
no, because
look.
Now
you
Trump
believe in God.
Cares about pandering to people who want to work and make money, getting the economy back together, and to more than the public health of looking at it globally. America's too selfish to look at it globally. The
mortality rate is going to go up. People are going to start dying, you know? Like, this is fact. Yeah. And once this happens, this is not going to be one of these situations where Trump's going to be like, okay, everyone's get to work. Like, there's not going to be people to work if they keep doing that, you know? Things are going to change.
You're saying it's going to get so bad that he's going to be like, okay, maybe we should keep.
I just think that Italy's a great example of like what to look at, you know? Because that's a real time. You see what's happening over there, you know?
Yeah.
It's the spikes going up, and it definitely, we did take it lightly in the beginning. So the shift right now, what's happening, I think it's going to slow it down. But what's going to happen is a lot of people are going to, if not, everyone's going to get infected. And then I think the antibodies has to start working.
This is a big thing because we can't compare ourselves to Asia. Asia is far more disciplined than we are, dude.
Yeah.
No, real talk. I was talking about this on my IG Live the other day. Like, literally, Asians take tests, bro.
Yeah.
They take tests. Over here, we cheat on tests.
Yeah.
Like,
over
that's
here,
our
we
shit.
try to go take a test and they kick us out.
Yeah, like Aunt Becky from Full House, she literally paid to cheat for her daughter's tests, bro.
That's a great fucking
no, real shit. Like,
yeah,
I'm saying, like
shortcuts.
Shortcuts, and we're not disciplined. Like, think of the St. Patrick's party that happened, in Boston or East Coast or something like that?
Right.
Everybody went out.
Yeah.
Disney World, photos of Disney World in Florida. The final Happily Ever After parade. Thousands scattered, bro.
Post Malone, you know?
Yeah, how is that supposed to? Because that affects even the West Coast. People 100%. Travel back and forth, and it just keeps renewing. I mean, I don't know. Maybe if there's a vaccine, that could be the final solution, right? But, I mean, is that something that's feasible in the next coming up with in the next month or two, or what?
I mean, to be honest with you,
He's asking us like we know.
Hold on,
let me. Doesn't know that we don't know.
Okay, first of all,
doesn't know.
We don't know shit.
Okay, I didn't have any time to find an expert on this, guys.
All right, one thing I will say though.
Wait, hold on. Is it cool for you to blow the smoke around? Because what if you have it?
No. I'm burning the coronavirus. Come on.
You don't know. We don't know.
Yo, one thing I will say about the Asian countries though is like, China, they can literally just quarantine people and they don't have a fucking choice. Feel me?
Right.
Like that's like
Yeah,
one
yeah, like
reason
the
why-
government. You mean like the harshness of the government?
yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen those videos.
That's a good
like,
point. That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's all I had to say.
I mean, that's another thing. Like, if they say stay in your homes, you think Americans will really do it?
We have too much freedom right now. That's what it is.
God.
No. Meaning, no. I'm just saying,
No, I
in
know
the
what you mean.
enforcing of this still. You know what I mean? Like, they're like, stay home if you want to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like-
Exactly. It's like it's recommended you guys close down. You
And
know
if
what I
it's
mean?
that serious, low key, like, they gotta put guns to the door. Like, stay
Do you
home.
think
fam.
Koreatown's gonna shut down, dude? I don't think so. I think there's just gonna be, Blue's still gonna be. I don't know.
There's still karaoke's open right
Come
now.
on, bro. You know.
Because they shouldn't be open when they're allowed to be open. When there's not a pandemic, we still go to karaoke's that shouldn't be open.
For sure.
Well, I know this, like those karaoke's that we're talking about with like the no, I'm just saying
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Any like the hostess bars. I know that like around flu season, there's always like a spread. Like people that go there, they all get sick at the same time.
Well, yeah, it's a
It's like a
small
known
room.
thing.
Karaoke rooms are really small.
It's like the
and they're-
room. It's the room salon. Like
It's
flu.
a petri dish, dude. What do you mean? You think the cleaners of that room, like, they're not taking the Lysol in there, dude? You know what I mean? I don't think it's that crazy. Of course, it's just like it just gets accumulated.
A Postmates driver the other day, I ordered food, wouldn't come up to my door. But that could just be because they're lazy. I don't know. But
Or because your last name's Park, you know what I mean?
I
I'm
was
pretty
thinking
sure
that.
they see that too.
does your last name shows, right, on the Postmates
Yeah,
thing?
of course.
No, I don't think so.
So guys,
No, I think it's Jonathan P. Because I
What do you
remember,
guys-
Yeah.
our friend delivered to you.
Oh yeah. So what are you guys doing to take precautions at your crib? How's your crib looking like? You guys stocked up? You guys got toilet paper?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not as stocked up as I should be.
I'm not either.
because I have faith that I can just keep going to the store and getting food.
Well, again, the random ass sources with no credible source. Stockpiles. I mean, it's gonna be fine. The supply chains are strong. What I'm hearing.
Is that what you're hearing?
The only thing that I've been hearing, I've been hearing it's strong, but the one person that scared me was like, I got a friend who works at the ports. They're closing the ports. I'm like, how the fuck? This guy sells drugs. Oh wait, that's probably why.
Oh shit.
But I had like the homie like Charles is like, I got a friend in politics. Like, what? Who's your friend?
Yeah.
Like, you got
What's his
a
name? I want his fucking.
yeah, you got a senator, homie. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, everyone seems to have a friend in the Pentagon, apparently.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what? I'm not too worried about it, man.
What did
I
you
know it
buy?
looks like,
What did you buy?
I bought ramen. I bought a big jar of kimchi.
Ramen's great because it's like, kimchi's great too because like non-perishable.
Non-perishable.
If you for some reason can't boil it, you could just eat it as a snack.
100%.
But these are really things that are just bad for you, though, too, right? I mean, is that something you want to eat for the next like 2 months straight? Ramen?
No. I got rice as well.
We can't all have gourmet organic.
I'm not
fucking-
talking gourmet, but it's like, I mean, if you're thinking about you're locking yourself in so you could be healthy from the pandemic,
Right,
But,
but
you're
you have
locking
to-
yourself in
It's a
with
different
poison.
kind. It's
But
a
you have
different
to-
kind of unhealthiness.
Exactly. You have to also
Right, right.
understand that, like, if you want the healthy stuff, the lifespan of those things are not that long. You know,
Yep.
you need non.
Fresh.
Is there something that's unhealthy? Not unhealthy, but some foods that, because you gotta eat good too to boost your immune too, though, right?
You're immune? Yeah.
Yeah.
for
So
sure.
you gotta find a balance between affordable and also boosting your immune.
So what have you found?
What have you found?
So I have no experts to ask this question to actually, but I mean, vitamin C, is that something? Yeah.
For sure, vitamin C. Get a little box of Q. What else, man?
This is the worst podcast to listen to while you have Corona right now.
Hey,
Yes.
it's giving people entertainment though. It's giving people hope, and that's what you. Oh, that's what you need sometimes. I heard.
I love how all our sources is like, I heard.
I
I think.
What you hear, man?
I heard that people are getting in Asia where things are contained and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They're treating it by giving them zinc and this thing called chloroquine. Do you know about that?
Hydrochloric.
No, chloroquine. No. You know why I'm asking?
Yo.
You know why I'm asking you? Because This is actually a drug that treats malaria patients. Victims.
Why would I have anything to do with that? You know what I mean? Are you bringing up the fact that I have malaria again on this podcast? It's the third time, man.
What is this?
How did you survive malaria?
Do you have malaria or not?
I do have malaria, man.
Okay, so anyway.
No, I mean.
No. So this
doxycycline,
drug,
you're talking about?
This drug, helps the zinc go in. Okay, I wish I could express it in better scientific terms, but it helps it go in. I guess it's like a vessel that helps the zinc go in. So you pair it up.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not gonna reveal my
with
source.
The rubber gloves, like going in a butthole.
I feel okay. I'm not gonna reveal my source, Mike Gow, and he told me all this shit, and I believe him because he does the data.
Oh shit!
That's who we should have brought over here, Mike Gow. He would have been a good source for
Mike
like.
Gow, yeah. Hell yeah, we should have. Yo,
we
should
still
we call him right now?
And
should we call him right now?
Cut.
No. I think honestly. I think this is a good example of people who don't know about things right now. What we should do.
Yeah.
So this kind of gets.
Let's just go on the record to anyone who's in the comments that want to roast this. Yo, we acknowledge we don't know shit. All right.
You know what the problem is? There's also too much information.
Nah, dude. You just go to the CDC, right? You go to the official, just medical experts. Media, dude, this is a fucking shit show for them. This is what they want. They want it to be pandemic. Whoa. Yeah, man.
Look how irresponsible we're eating hot chips in the middle of it.
You don't even have gloves on. Like, yeah, this is the... What's up?
Why are you treating me like not a human?
No, I'm treating you like a human. I'm treating you like a vessel. You know what I'm saying? Like
you're misusing the gloves, really.
Why?
To eat hot chips? Like that's not.
No, for right now, I don't have gloves at home.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to eat and touch stuff. Like that's just so when you touch stuff, you can remove it.
Oh.
So guys,
I'm
just letting you know we're gonna get through this, man. We've been through worse, right?
What have you been through?
I feel like so. Have you gotten any funny looks as an Asian person?
Oh, 100%, dude. While we were filming the video, viral, it's coming out. Or it'll be out by this time. This guy, while we're walking back to the car, he goes, Ach! And he looks at me like, Ach! This old Spanish dude, right? And I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Come here. Do it again for the camera. And he didn't, you know?
Oh, he said that to you?
Yeah.
But by the way, check out the song Viral.
Yeah.
It should be out by the time this comes out. You wrote a song about.
I mean, there's a lot of isolated
the xenophobia going on in this country. It's
like
great. I suggest it. Go check it out. It's great.
I'm talking about there's a lot of instances. It's like I thought maybe like one or two because I heard about the girl that almost got punched out on her bike in the Netherlands. I heard about some
in New York.
Yeah, in New York, and this one guy got really, his bruised face was circulating and all that.
Someone get stabbed or some shit?
Yeah, exactly. But Next Shark, one of the connects over there, he was like, they're just getting flooded with stories. Every day something's happening.
It's getting worse too because Trump just fucking tweeted that shit, calling it a Chinese virus. It's a global pandemic, man. We're all going through this together, all right?
Yeah.
As soon as you label it that, it's like, no matter where the origin or whatever it is, first of all,
it's just where's the troubleshooting crew with that guy, dude? Like
I don't know, man.
I don't understand what's going on.
I think he wants that to go down. You know what I'm saying? I think he wants this kind of madness and dividing.
I think at this time though, like we really the flipping point is going to be like, yo, we're all the same. Like in a different anti-racist movement, it's like, yo, we're all the same. We all have the potential of getting this, and being affected by it. So we really, I know it sounds cliche, but we really have to come together with this, man. But
stay apart.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, but it's crazy. We've been doing that with social media anyway. We've been staying connected while being apart anyway. Let's just really utilize that.
God. All right.
And
I can't go down there. I can't go down there.
What do you mean? No, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying like we think that we can't do it because we're physically not together. You know what I mean? we all have to come together like this and embrace each other. You know what I mean? For real.
I feel you. I mean, but they're telling us not to come together right now.
Hey,
they're actually telling us to social distance from each other right now.
Hey,
House party app is.
Where'd you get this hand sanitizer from? Your shit looks crazy. This looks official.
My boy OZ.
Let me get another one.
With a spritz.
Dude, this is. I'll give you a little.
Let me snort some.
What's your favorite cancellation? What's the one thing that you're glad that got canceled?
We're looking at the bright side of things now.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's look at the bright side of things. I don't know. Come back to me because I'm kind of upset about all the cancellations, man.
I mean, it's people thought all this stuff being canceled would be fun and shit, but all my homies who are working from home don't look that happy.
I've seen different.
Yeah, you seen some happy people?
Yeah, people like
Look at Mikey.
taking a walk. That will be, yeah. Actually,
Yeah, I mean it's
yeah. It must be great being a kid right now. I'll say that.
Really?
Oh yeah. Missing
School is closed. Remember when we had that whole thing about snow days?
Yeah.
This is snow.
It's not a good day for parents.
Nah, for sure. Actually, yeah,
Good
for
time for
kids
parents.
because they don't understand it really, right? They don't.
But
really
my parents, immigrant parents growing up, they left me alone or like let me run amok alone all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's not like my parents were extra stressed if I had to stay home. Like, you know
No,
what I
but
mean?
I heard though that the coronavirus isn't that bad for kids.
Oh, you heard that?
Yeah, mainly for elderly.
Yeah, that's a weird thing. They haven't been able to figure that out, right? Like why it doesn't affect kids as harsh.
Much.
You know?
Yeah, the risk is the kids get together, they spread it, and then they go home to their parents. And
So they can still spread it? What
Yeah.
a bunch of dicks.
You know who I feel bad for? Is like the people with higher anxiety. You know, people who like really hyper anxiety. You know what I'm talking about? That just comes from they worry a little bit more than the average. Like it must be crazy because I have a few friends that are just already like germaphobes,
like
or,
the monk and shit.
This must be the worst nightmare.
It must be the worst for them, man. And I just I just wish the media would like. I don't know. Don't you think that they're kind of amplifying it more than putting it down?
Yo, on some real shit, don't spray that now.
Right.
Come on, take it easy. I think
Wait, why'd you bring the 409 for?
he's gonna shoot at us. I think, yo, on some real shit, like when this was all going down, I still in my mind was kind of like, I was like touching door handles or whatever. I didn't give a fuck. And I was hanging with Tony Kayye Films, our homie, and he was like spraying shit down, and then like I started to like. You know, like when you start to see things,
Yeah.
and you can't unsee it.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I'm like, oh fuck, that's dirty.
Yeah, Tony is very cautious about it. I've been seeing him spray every time he does.
I don't know because he's like taking something that brings his immune system down.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, really?
There's people.
That's why he's extra cautious.
That's why everyone needs to be cautious, because for like, not just for ourselves,
Right.
but people around us that we care about who have
Yeah.
terrible immune systems.
Who do you care about?
I care about my family, my friends. I care about you guys.
Thanks.
I got all nervous for some reason. Who do I care about? Nah, but yeah, man. I think we're doing our thing, right? We're doing our part.
I think we're doing our part.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know?
honestly, for me, like, yeah, I love being around people. I'm like a social motherfucker, you know. You see, like all these people, like, they're making their jokes now. They're like, as an introvert, they're like, oh yeah, social distancing, this isn't affecting my life at all. I've been doing it. I've been avoiding people. I love being around people, but at the same time, I also like being at home too. Like just like you know me, fucking binging video games
Right.
and shit, and just like streaming from home. Like
But
I'm good.
that's why I don't understand how social distancing is so hard for people right now. When we are so on social media
but you
and
know-
we communicate with each other through that. There's a lot of kids who are antisocial but very social on social media.
But another thing is, as artists, we've been self-quarantining like all our lives. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like when we go into our little zone and we start recording and stuff like that, like we're very used to just kind of we can't focus on that.
Nah,
That's a
studios
That's
have
a reach.
people in studios that work together and collaborate and stuff.
like self-quarantining in our mind.
Yeah. Like I zone out and I like there's like been where like the whole day goes out and I'm just like, okay.
This is how bad we've gotten, is that we can't even social distance ourselves with all the social networks we have.
How many drugs do you guys buy?
I mean, that's pretty much what I said earlier, huh?
What kind of drugs you guys got?
I got the
like
NyQuil.
medicine stuff.
No, like drugs.
Oh, just weed, man.
Nah.
You know, I don't want to be doing anything else while I'm by myself and like jump out the window. You know.
No, you know what? Like
get?
I would have gotten some
acid,
shrooms and acid. I did acid the first day of quarantine, which was
Yeah.
amazing. But like, it was a little bit too stimulating for the first day of quarantine. Like now, where'd I go from here? Like, yeah, but I didn't stock up on anything like that. Yeah, I didn't even stock up on weed. I didn't even stock up on weed.
You'd be like, damn, dude, the situation's bad. And then what if you just take that left turn? You know what I mean? That could be upsetting. So maybe a little microdose situation.
Everyone should be level-headed right now. You're saying?
Well, I mean,
Well,
yeah.
I wouldn't recommend drugs because would it lower your immune?
I think so for
True.
sure.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I just got a handle of Tito's vodka.
yeah.
wouldn't that lower your immune as well?
Does it?
I
Why we
think
keep looking at
alcohol-
Rick?
Yeah.
It's because of the
Hazmat
hazmat
suit, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Yo,
Sorry, man.
I was looking up hazmat suits, and they're
right?
expensive as fuck.
Mhm.
But then I thought about, I was like, what if I bought a Breaking Bad Halloween costume?
You guys gonna buy a gun or what?
Nah.
Because this is another. Thing.
What's that face?
This is another situation we need to think about. Okay, so
This is the worst case scenario.
this is the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
It
Go for
is. There's people getting robbed already without a pandemic. Imagine when things go down and things are closed and people get hungry, really hungry. People are gonna come after our shit. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna go and people are gonna have to start protecting themselves. Cause like you said on your tweet, these masks are gonna switch to something else real soon if shit goes down. Like we're thinking about just a health situation. We need to think about the market. When it goes down and like everything gets depreciated, people get hungry. People with a little bit less moral fiber than us.
The power goes out.
When it gets dark, you have to understand. There was this time when I was in Virginia, and then the power went out in the whole city, and it was just pitch black. And I was just driving, and I was like, "Damn!" Without power, internet like this, and my experience in Africa, it's not much different. You know what I mean? That little thin line of sustainability, once that cracks, guys, we have to figure out how we're going to protect our loved ones and ourselves and all that, because that shit is very plausible.
I don't want
Animal Crossing is dropping on March 20th. I'm gonna get that and to stay incubated.
I just hope the world doesn't go into panic mode and that fear really takes control, man.
That's why
Yeah,
we
add me on
want to-
Nintendo Switch.
Y'all, you see, like I already saw you guys do this, so I'm already following.
Right.
Prime example of like fear taking control.
I did it because Rick started talking about like all that wild shit.
I mean, you know, it's just things that you have to be kind of aware about. And I'm not saying it's most definitely going to happen that way, because, you know, that's what we're praying against. But you have to understand our human nature. We're savages sometimes, you know. And when you
What's
get
like
hungry,
the worst case scenario? Okay, we're in the worst case scenario, right?
like you don't think if I
No,
run
no,
out of
hold up.
ramyun and you have food, that I'm not going to come to your house?
What is that, threat? Yeah, all right. So, okay, we're deep in the post-apocalyptic scenario that you painted for us.
Got you. Post-apocalyptic.
Okay, bring us there. Where are we? What are you doing? You're in the street right now.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Right now,
Yeah, do you have anything in your hands? What's going on?
we're on the corner of 8th and Catalina.
like at what
Okay.
point? At what
Okay,
point?
hold
at
on.
what-
No, let him talk. Go.
We're in the corner of 8th and Catalina.
Yeah.
Omachip is closed. Omachip is the only place that we're hiding out at right
What
now.
is Umachip? Can you explain to the people who don't know Umachip?
Omachip is the Korean restaurant adjacent from your graffiti spot, the liquor, Catalina liquor store.
The guy with the hazmat suit.
Exactly. So that's our HQ right now. In that restaurant, Mike Gal, dumbfounded, JL, his girl's there,
Get him.
Charles, Rek, and I. We only have 7 pistols, about 2 automatic rifles that we got from Charles Government Connect. And dude, you know that our spot right there is not the most safest, friendliest
I'm
spot.
fucking bored of this shit. hey, you know, so like the music scene, right? Is like everything's getting canceled and shit. Like, do you see that shit hurting our livelihood?
I think we're gonna make some of the best music while we're locked down.
I also see what I've been seeing is like the outgoingness and people finding solutions. Musicians, you know, every musician right now is figuring out some live stream thing, and like that's what you got to do. Like you can't just sit around for things to get better, especially in this situation. There's no like we don't know.
You know what else?
We don't
I
know
think's
when
gonna
things are
happen?
gonna get back to normal.
I think when people are locked down, they're gonna start creating themselves. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of our fans, or like the audience portion of the population, they're gonna start streaming. They're gonna start doing video diaries. That's what happened in China during the lockdown. The people started doing like these vlogs, and all of a sudden, it's gonna shift from just like people thinking, oh, these are the people that create and they're making stuff for us. It's gonna be a paradigm shift where like everyone's gonna start creating in their own way. I don't know. Like I see that kind of happening. What do you think, Rek?
Why would because they're bored at home?
They're bored at home, and also it's their only way to really communicate with people. Like in China, where it's like physically locked down, people can't leave their homes. Like that's becoming a big thing, like video diaries.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right,
And they put it out there, and then the moment that like just
but who becomes the audience? Just everyone other
else
still?
everyone each other. Like the audience it's more, instead of like a performer audience relationship, it's just like a.
That's kind of what it's become already, though.
Yeah,
TikTok
100%.
is like, you know, regular people who've become creators.
That's very true. But I'm saying with now, it's gonna just explode.
I saw something on Twitter where the guy was like quarantine day 5, and then he had his hand out like this, like with a puppet, and then like as traffic was going by his window, he like a car would go and he'd be like,
Yeah, that's a video that already existed. He just used it with the caption. But
wow, guys.
Know your online videos, bro. Come on.
Did you guys go anywhere for the last hurrah before the bar restaurant lockup situation?
No, I didn't go to a restaurant or anything. Did you?
Dude,
I was thinking about it, but I was like, I don't want to be spotted and be the asshole who's like out and about during the time of social distancing.
I stayed my ass home right when I started really hearing about it. Honestly, I was trying to go to Korea, dude, because I was like I was on the phone. My mom was like trying to she was like, yo, don't do that shit, because Korea is crazy right now and there's so many cases. But I was like, yo, it's about to be as many cases here, but without the fucking organization, without the infrastructure, without the fucking universal health care. You know what I'm saying? And they gotta contain.
Are you entitled?
Over here,
to
they're
that?
not gonna contain that
but
shit.
Are you entitled to the health care if you just went over there?
Yeah, you're just
bro, I eat kimchi, bro. I feel Han. I'm gonna go in there. Yo, you think they're gonna let me in or I'm banging on the door? Ah! Ah!
Okay, yes, Han. Let him in. No, but like, so wait, you are entitled to healthcare there if you went, or any of us?
I don't think so.
I think so.
You didn't
Is
even
it
look
true
into
that-
it before you.
I did a cursory search on Google.
Is it true that Canada said that no Canadian resident has to pay rent until this corona? Did you hear something like that?
Oh yeah, they're stopping rent or something like that. Yeah.
Canada?
Yeah.
All of Canada?
Oh, should we FaceTime our homie in Korea right now and get a little intel in Korea? Yeah, we'll do that. Let's FaceTime Dan. You guys keep talking though. Let's just.
Well, if you're gonna do it, screen record. Dumb.
I will.
We should get Mike Gao on this, man.
We will. We'll call mouth. Right. First, we'll FaceTime my boy in Korea, Danny Chung.
Shout out Danny, man. Shout out Korea.
Look, it's so crazy. He can't even answer his FaceTime.
He always answers when I hit him up.
He answers my calls too, buddy.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
I know he does. I was just doing it for TV, bro. Come on.
Mike Gao.
Mike Gao?
Gao. Mike Gao.
Let's get the Mike Gao expertise.
Mike Gao is gonna bring the information.
Honestly, I don't want better information. I like it how it is.
Oh damn, Mike Gao's not even answering. What is going on? And you know he's quarantining.
Stupid.
Oh wow, nobody. Wow.
Hey.
What up, Dom? What's poppin', my dude?
Mike Gao, we're doing a podcast episode right now with Rekstizzy and Rick Lee. This is the coronavirus edition, and we wanted to call an expert.
Yeah, I'm right here, dude. The expert is on the line.
Yo, so did you get the you got the hydrochloronic?
I got it. Don't tell too many people I got it, dude.
Well, we're on the podcast right now.
I'm sorry.
Oh shit.
Isn't it called chloroquine?
Do you mind sharing that? What is that?
Could you just talk about the origins of the virus, how it spread, and like what we could do? Just just quick 3-step bullet points.
All right, but that's two different questions. You want me to talk about chloroquine, or you want me to talk about the origins?
Let's talk about the virus itself, and then let's talk about the proper solutions.
Okay, cool. So people.
Wait.
Come on, man.
Wait, before that, can you tell us why you're an expert?
Yeah, why should we trust your expertise? That's a good question.
I don't know, man, I think it's because I'm Chinese.
Why do you say it like that?
And you are pretty neurotic with stuff like this. You really go into research and all that, right?
Yeah, I'm good with like computers and shit.
That's good for me.
All right, guys, we got an expert on the line who's good with computers. Now go ahead about the virus.
Okay, cool. So from Chinese people, we think that it came from America.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
We think that the American military brought it to Wuhan during the Wuhan military games. It was about 200 American soldiers brought it to, But I don't even know if that's true, because if that was true, then there would be a lot more cases over here. Unless they did it purposely, because if you see, China got hit really hard, Iran got hit really hard. Those are all American enemies. So, it makes a lot of sense. This could be a bioweapon.
So you don't believe that it came from the wet market?
Or it could have come from the wet market. But
this is even an expert analysis.
But check it out. There was a Wuhan bioweapons laboratory, not bioweapon laboratory, but like a bio laboratory. And then what a lot of people don't know is Wuhan is actually a place in China where people enjoy a slightly better standard of life than the rest of China. It's a city of intellectuals, a lot of tech people. It'd kind of be like San Francisco.
Right. So you're saying there's a little bit of suspicion because of that.
Yeah, because of the bioweapons laboratory that was only like a couple feet away from the market.
Oh wow, I didn't even know.
Okay, now what are you? What kind of precautions are you taking?
So me, I already got it, so I don't need to take no precautions.
Wait, what do you mean you already got it?
I think I have it. I got all the symptoms, so it's all good. I go wherever. I'll go over there right now.
Nah, you're good, fam. No, but you're saying you think a lot of people just already have it. It's normalized.
I think a lot of people have it, but we don't know. And
Mike, do you think I have it?
I think you have it too, bro, because you were hanging out with me the other day.
Wow, you were, huh? You didn't disclose this information to the rest of us.
I told you guys.
So,
just treat me like a human being.
I know, but if you already have it, are you distancing yourself from other people?
Nah.
Okay. So what are you doing to treat yourself? I mean, so what does if you do
Mike is renting out his car on Turo. He's renting it in all types of ways and still making a profit.
If you have coronavirus, like, how do you cure it?
So there's a drug. It's called chloroquine. That's what Chinese people are using for
out in China.
It's what people are using in China. They discovered it first. They published a lot of papers, and it works. And then it's an anti-malarial drug, but you guys can't get it because the people already got it.
Did you just say anti-malarial?
It's an anti-malarial drug. So people basically take it before they go to countries like Africa.
Well, it's too late. Like you already have it. So yeah, Rick has malaria.
I thought it was it's a preventive.
It's
thing.
a preventive thing.
It's a preventative. Yeah, it prevents you from getting malaria. But you gotta figure out how to lie, because I never lied because I only tell the truth, But then
that sounded like a goddamn lie.
Oh, water went my nose.
You saying you tell the truth sounded like a lie.
No. I do everything legally. You know what I mean? Legally, and basically, you could just, if you're traveling to a country with malaria, you can get it. You can get it for prevention of malaria.
Okay.
But people already took all the supplies. But then there is a paper online that says a little bit of it comes out of your semen. So pretty much.
So you're telling the people to eat their semen?
No, eat his semen.
I mean, if there's not enough chloroquine to go around,
you're gonna have to jack off for mankind.
My expert opinion is to hang up on this expert.
All right, Dr. Mike Gal, thank you for your expertise.
Thank you so much
thank
for
you.
your expertise.
We'll talk to you later. Thank you.
Oh my god.
That was the most hilarious expertise I think we could have called.
Oh my god. All
right. Should we call your mom? What would your mom tell you to do?
Yeah, let's call your mom.
I don't know. All right.
Let's call your mom. She's a nurse, isn't she?
Oh, that's true.
She's,
Can you get my phone
she's probably the most expert we have right now.
You think I got it, don't you? I'm still a human being.
I don't think you got it, dude. I mean, I don't care if you got it. You go, I go, man.
All right, right now we're calling Rek's mom, who is actually a nurse at a hospital, right? Am I correct with this information?
Well, she's retired now. She was a registered
Okay,
nurse.
so we still haven't gotten one expert on it technically.
Nah,
put it close to the thing. You want to put it on the screen grab or no?
No.
Okay, it's fine.
I'm not gonna FaceTime her.
All right. She gonna answer?
엄마.
여보세요?
엄마, 지금 방송하는데.
안녕하세요.
지금 스피커폰이야.
그래?
덤파랑 라이릭이랑 있었어. She called you Lyric.
Lyric?
Yeah, Lyric이랑 같이 있어.
그렇구나.
Can you speak English?
Yeah.
Okay, Mom. As a nurse, what do you think about coronavirus situation going on right now?
Coronavirus, very contagious. You cannot get, 저기 뭐야, 이렇게 가까이 you cannot close. 하지 말고, 뭐라고 설명해.
Thanks, Mom. All right, see you later. No, okay. All right. What about people? What are you doing to prevent? Oh, sorry, Amma. Were you sleeping?
주무시고 있었어요 지금?
Oh, sorry.
Come on.
She was sleepy. 죄송합니다.
Well, we got her on the phone.
Ask her just a quick tip.
Yeah, quick. 엄마가 어떻게? What are you doing to prevent from getting it?
Right now, you have to stay home.
We already messed up there.
Try avoid people.
Yeah, but is there anything that gargling with salt water?
Yeah, that's very, very good. It's just all the time, when you go sleep, before you sleep, and you have to salt water and the gargling is good.
Yeah, you used to tell me to do that all the time, right?
Yeah, I do all the time.
Yeah, and drink honey lemon tea. Ginger. Yeah.
Yeah, and the Korean dates. Yeah, and
so go on Tinder and go on Korean dates.
Yeah, and the scallion root, and together in the boiling water.
Ooh.
And with honey, and I drink all the time. Yeah.
Amma, you remember when I drank so much one time when I was sick, and then I diarrheaed all in my pants, and then you have to do the laundry.
Oh.
Good night.
I love you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, we woke up Rek's mom to bother her.
Is that the last picture? What is that?
Yeah, I sent her a picture of curry that I made.
So
we learned nothing.
We have no experts to call right now, but I feel like even the experts, they've just been telling us the same thing.
All right. You want some expert shit? You ready? Put your mask up. I don't know if you're ready.
Are you about to drop some knowledge or what?
Knowledge, yo. Yo, what if after Parasite, right?
Mm-hmm.
We Asian pride was so high. And then coronavirus hit, and then the Asian getting fucking shit on now. Right? What's the meaning?
You think there's a conspiracy?
Like 4 months for 4 Oscars?
To be frank, may possibly.
So are you saying Bong Joon-ho started this whole thing?
I mean, his movie was called Parasite.
Yeah.
Is it true that Bill Gates owns the patent to coronavirus? Did you guys hear about that?
What? Yeah, what are the wild conspiracies you've heard, actually?
The
I've heard
wild
that,
truths.
I mean, even my gal kind of shared a conspiracy, right?
Mm-hmm.
What have you heard?
I think it could be a biological.
Come on, you got crazy friends.
Yeah, and you watch all those.
How did you?
Yo! Yo! Yo, come on, man.
Come on,
the camera,
man.
Can you bring that over? Adjust it.
I don't want to touch it.
Come on. I don't want to touch it now. Okay, there you go. A little more. There you go.
Okay.
I mean, no. I mean, you know, there's talks about being a weapon. You know.
Wait, do you guys believe that Mike out? Do you guys believe him that he thinks I have it?
Well, no, he said he thinks he has it.
No, but I asked him if I have it, and he said, yeah.
And did he say that because he knew he had it, and he's like, you guys hung out recently?
Yeah.
You guys, I know, but the thing is, how topical is it? It's like, don't you have to get it in your?
Yeah, so you have to. It's on surfaces. So if he touched the surface and the Rek touches the surface, and then Rek touches his mouth and puts it in his body, then it can
what
go
if he's
in.
breathing? You know.
What do you mean he's breathing?
Oh, you mean like
I'm breathing
airborne?
the same air. Yeah, it's airborne.
I don't
Airborne.
think it's airborne.
Airborne.
No.
Born ultimatum.
I think so. I got this text, right? It said if you sneeze, it goes 10 feet before it falls to the ground, and then if that happens, then it's dead. Fabric is 6 to 12 hours. Metal surfaces is 12 hours. Did you guys hear about? Oh, dude, you don't have it because your nose is runny.
No, it's not. That's the water.
Oh shit.
Oh, so if your nose is running, you don't have
Your
it.
nose is runny. It's a common cold.
It's a dry
Pneumonia
thing.
is a dry
Yeah, the thing
cough.
about me is though, I have like that bad. I have a bad habit of like clearing my throat and coughing a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Have you been like kind of suppressing your coughs these days?
Yeah.
Why? Because you don't want people to think
Yeah.
you have it.
Dude, I used to cough to cover my fart, but now I fart to cover my cough. You know
That's a
what I mean?
tweet, buddy. I saw that tweet.
I've seen some of your tweets that you said over here too.
Well, I'm saying no. That wasn't his tweet though.
You see how people?
You
Oh,
copied
stole it?
somebody else's
You see how
tweet.
people-
Oh!
I didn't say it was.
Get the fuck, yo!
Get out of here, plagiarizing tweets.
This is a hack.
Nah, sit down, you hazmat.
You hack, man.
You hack man. Okay, so I mean, so the advice we can give the listeners out there is, you know, just stay home.
Just don't
It's not
do
worth
stuff
it.
like this right now.
Don't
you know
do
what I
anything.
mean?
I gotta disinfect these mics too. I think, right?
We gotta do everything. I gotta
Yo.
go home.
Stay home. Watch Fun with Dumb episode 1 and watch all of them.
Right.
Watch all of Year the Ox's videos
Yeah.
on YouTube. Every fucking thing they dropped ever. Tune into my stream, twitch.tv/Rekstizzy, and subscribe to my YouTube as well.
Also, I want to make an announcement right now. This Friday, I'm starting a new live stream show called Alone Time. And we're doing a variety show inside the studio with live performances, DJ. It's a 3-hour.
Dude, that shit sounds
It's
like
a
bad
3-hour party where guests are gonna come in by one, and we're gonna do it. So it's gonna be sick.
idea. Yo, you for sure getting sick, dude.
Nah.
it's
We're gonna
fine,
do this.
dude.
It's called Alone Time, streaming this
Get the
Friday,
fuck
6
outta
p.m.
here, bro.
Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern time on Twitch. Okay,
Title.
catch it.
Love
So
you guys, man.
thank you guys for another episode of Fun with Dumb. Tune in next week. Stay safe. Stay
Stay safe.
inside.
God
Peace.
bless, man.
God bless.